Yeah, he did not care. Oh my goodness. What the? Oh my goodness, we just started. Oh. Oh, okay, that was sick. Hello everyone, welcome to that battle, Madara vs Aizen. Okay, so I have never watched Bleach, so immediately I don't know anything about Aizen. Madara I also don't know anything about, but here's the thing. I have seen some death battles with, Naruto characters. So I technically know what this guy might be capable of doing, but not entirely. But either way, here we go!
Madara Uchiha, the legendary messianic shinobi from Naruto.
Maybe one day I'll watch
The
Naruto.
Soul Reaper who stood upon the heavens from Bleach.
We may dream of glory, but these two have the will to power to take it by force and claim a seat among the gods.
They're the biggest, baddest anime bosses around, and not even death can stop them. Ghost versus zombie. Let's go. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Dude, to be honest with you, I'm actually more interested in the Bleach character because I have never watched Bleach, but I do hear a lot about it.
Plot to conquer the planets. The ninja world was at war.
For the fourth time, only one man could save humanity from itself, from beyond the grave.
The same man who orchestrated this war in the first place in order to end all wars forever. Madara Uchiha.
Okay, a bit random, but why does he kind of have like the Raditz haircut? Is it just me? Okay, never mind. I saw long hair, my brain just immediately said Raditz. My bad.
From birth, war was the only thing the young Madara knew, and there was no ninja he liked fighting more than Hashirama Senju. They're basically ninja Romeo and Juliet.
Belonging to opposing clans, Madara and Hashirama were forced to battle each other for years, all the while dreaming of a better future.
Their bromance eventually overcame their clan's differences and the two groups merged, creating the village of Konoha.
What the heck is 5D chess? I have never heard of that. Oh, what the heck? Well, doesn't that look interesting?
But
I never knew
Madara
that
wasn't
existed.
satisfied with Hashirama's dream of peace through cooperation. He desired an immortal peace through total domination.
Everyone else thought that was crazy, so he bounced, and then he came back to wage war against the village he helped build. Well, that didn't last long, huh?
Madara's megalomania was perhaps faded, considering he is in fact the reincarnation of the demigod Indra Otsutsuki and the inheritor of his immensely powerful chakra.
Basically, physical
Oh
and
my God, what the heck?
spiritual energy that makes
Okay,
ninja
good. I thought I was
magic.
gonna blur
Madara
something. My goodness.
specializes in fire and
Well
wood
done.
style jutsus, which just seems irresponsible to put those together, like a gender reveal party waiting to happen.
His wood is especially impressive, considering it's the
Oh,
only
wait a minute.
style of elemental jutsu
He
that
has
can
regeneration.
create life. Why are you looking at me like that?
Madara can
Wait,
even
what?
use his Gunbai to
No, I
absorb
missed the joke.
ninjutsu and return it right back to sender. You know you're
Or
a
maybe I should be
badass
happy I
when you
missed it. What
take
the
on
heck?
armies with just a friggin' fan.
Madara has torn apart hordes of ninja without
A
breaking a
fan?
sweat, taken a beating from every tailed beast at once, and even defeated the 5 Kage, some of the strongest shinobi in the world.
The Raikages even stated to be fast enough to move at light speed, and even weaker ninja like Orochimaru have dodged literal photon beams.
But Madara's greatest tool is the one born from his very bloodline, the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. These magical eyes massively enhance his perception down to the cellular level, allowing him to predict movements, see the flow of chakra, and summon the mighty perfect Susanoo.
The Sharingan can also cast a genjutsu that'll trap anyone that looks at it in an illusion, and even break them out of those same illusions.
In Sasuke's case, even
Whoa.
one's as strong as Itachi Tsukuyomi, which can warp your perception of time. Itachi used it on a fellow Uchiha and made her live out her entire life in the span of 1/100th of 1/1000th of 1/1,000,000th of a second.
And when she died in the illusion, she died for real. If Sasuke could break out of it, Madara could too, easily.
And after grafting some of Hashirama's cells onto himself, he not
Would always have a piece of his Romeo inside
What
him.
the heck?
This
What the
my
heck is this
shit, boys.
anime?
Stop looking at me like that.
He not only gained a healing factor strong enough to regenerate from having half his body vaporized, but also the terrifying Rinnegan.
AKA the Big Chungus of all eye magic. The ringy eyes.
I don't know
let
why her
Madara
Big
absorb
Chungus, that
chakra
almost
and
made me laugh.
ninjutsu, create invisible
goodness.
limbo clones, see and remove your soul from your body, and summon giant meteors. As if he needed any more powers.
While the
Oh
Rinnegan
my goodness, this
lacks
guy is
some
broken.
of the Sharingan's unique abilities, he can switch between them at will.
After tearing the ninja world a new Madara was finally defeated in a climactic battle for the ages by his BFF, and thus the life of a legendary shinobi came to an end in the arms of his one true love. Or did it?
What's wrong is this
This is
guy?
gonna get pretty crazy, but just bear with me. Fearing a defeat in battle, Madara set a time-delayed jutsu that would posthumously rewrite reality and bring him back to life. And it worked! So Madara tricked another Uchiha, Obito, into witnessing his best friend murdering his other best friend. Then he tasked Obito with manipulating the world into another war. Meanwhile, he gave his own Rinnegan to Nagato with the goal of getting it back after he was brought back to life the second time with the outer path because he died again. Make sense?
Nah, that'll never work.
You're right, it didn't. So
what
Obito
is
went out
happening?
and got the Rinnegan back from Nagato's corpse because he
I
died.
am so confused.
Then Kabuto brought Madara back to life and he got his eyes back from Obito after some backstabbing. Then he sealed the awakened Ten Tails within himself in order to gain ultimate power and create the world's greatest nap time ever.
Look what you people have done to him. You'd think Ten Tails' power would be awesome, but those stinky 8 balls of doom are so lame.
Don't let their
Yeah,
size
I'm not gonna
fool
lie,
you.
I'm probably
These
never gonna
truth-seeking
understand this
orbs are
anime.
in another
But hey,
league.
at least
The
it's cool.
Ten Tails is strong enough to wipe continents off the map, and the orbs can be shaped into weapons that will completely disintegrate anything they come into contact with. Not
Dang.
even ninja resurrected through Edo Tensei like Minato could regenerate limbs lost to the truth-seeking orbs, which means they had to erase his literal spirit itself.
Madara's power was so insane, he was considered comparable to the original Sage of Six Paths, the dude who helped create the friggin' moon.
And when Madara created meteors, they were large enough to show up against the curvature of the Earth. Measuring their size and estimating the height at which Madara lifted them, they'd have to possess a potential energy of at least 372 petatons of TNT.
He was even
Well
fast
done.
enough to keep up with 8 Gates Guy, who kicked hard enough to bend space. Madara even has an attack where he hawks light speed loogies.
Considering even base Madara has displayed speeds on par with Light Timing Ninja, we know Ten Tails
Yeah, I'm not
Madara
gonna
would have
lie.
to be significantly faster thanks to the
I think this guy could do
10,000
everything.
With virtually no one left to oppose him, Madara's plot was finally in the endgame. He awakened the Rin Sharingan, and with the God Tree summoned, he cast the Infinite Tsukuyomi, spreading the tree's roots across the entire planet and capturing every single person in the world. This would enslave all of humanity in an endless dream world, free of conflict forever.
Wait, is this the same guy? Did I forget about him? Wait a minute.
5 hours later.
Never mind. No joke. I was about to be like, oh my goodness, this whole time. How did I forget?
Peace through
Never
total
mind.
domination.
Manipulating
This is
this
just like
tree
the
with
same
his
events.
chakra would have involved physically
Yeah, because
spreading
that's
its
the,
roots
dream
through and
tree.
around the entire Earth in mere moments. Estimating the tree's mass and the speed at which the roots were moved, his chakra must have released an energy exceeding 1 yotaton of TNT.
And this was with just one jutsu. Is there a character that could possibly even touch Madara Uchiha?
Kishimoto himself didn't even know. Madara's power was so overwhelming, the only thing that could take him down was treachery.
Even the man with the magic eyes couldn't see that coming.
All that was
What
left
the
was his
heck?
old friend Hashirama, there to comfort him in his final moments.
Just like Romeo and Juliet. For never was there a story of more woe than this of Hashirama and his Mata Bro. I read it in iambic pentameter.
Is there a gas leak in here?
Now the real fun begins.
Okay, first of all, that's really cool. Second of all, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea what the heck is happening half the time. I'm so sorry. I'm, like, very confused.
Under suspicious circumstances. A band of humans from the living world had invaded to save her, and Sosuke Aizen, captain of the 5th Division of the Gotei 13, was dead. Murdered.
Oh,
Dastardly mastermind.
Well,
could
that
have been
escalated
behind
quickly.
all this. He'd have to be a galaxy-brained 5D chess master.
I'm not
The
gonna lie, I
man
love that name.
responsible was, in fact, Sosuke Aizen.
Little is known about the man's past, only that he isn't a man, a human man, but a soul reaper.
These Shinigami are spiritual
Wait,
beings
what?
who ferry lost souls to the afterlife and purify those who have turned evil in the living world.
Anime wizard Grim Reaper swordsman. Though Aizen himself was hardly that cool. I mean, just look at those glasses. Dork.
But this Clark Kent was harboring a secret. Aizen had spent years attempting to develop the means to ultimate power, ruining the lives of many of his colleagues via his twisted experiments.
Oh, so So when Aizen does it, he's a supervillain. But when you do it to me, it's shut the hell up, Boomstick. You're under NDA, and I know about the stuff you've done.
As a Shinigami, Aizen's body
What is happening?
Reishi, being spirit matter, and empowered by Raryoku, being spirit energy. Entities made of Reishi are completely invisible to anyone
What
without
the heck is that
specific
thing?
supernatural awareness, though a Shinigami's body is still tangible and can be damaged normally.
And with his Raryoku energy, Aizen can create incredibly powerful blasts. He's so strong, weaker beings will literally disintegrate if they get too close to him.
This is due to his
Wait, what?
Ryatsu, a localized spiritual pressure exerted as a result of his enormous power.
He also knows tons of Kido, or spells. He can create force fields, bend the light around him to make him impossible to detect, fire concentrated bolts of lightning, and absorb the energy from his surroundings to make giant energy dragons.
Perhaps his deadliest Kido is Kurohitsugi. After an extensive
You know what, just realized every
Aizen
anime has a
surrounds
dragon.
his target in an enormous black coffin that distorts
Huh.
space and time and tears its victims apart.
Aizen's plotting finally came to fruition during the invasion.
Also, I'm not gonna
of the
question
Soul
the giant
Society,
weird dog
where
dude.
He faked his death using his greatest weapon, his Zanpakuto, Kyoka Suigetsu.
A Shinigami Zanpakuto is a magical sword that possesses a sentient spirit. Kyoka Suigetsu gives Aizen complete control over his victim's senses the instant they lay eyes on the sword. This complete hypnosis traps its victims in a nearly perfect illusion that Aizen can manipulate at will, making himself virtually immune to attacks while his opponents are sitting ducks.
It's so strong that it kept a group
Whoa.
of ex-Soul Reapers known as the Visor trapped for over 100 years without them even knowing it. It's one of the most broken powers ever and the definition of anime.
But it was all worth it when he perfected his ultimate creation, the Hogyoku, an immensely powerful reality-warping device that, quote,
I'm sorry, this anime's name is Bleach. Why is it called Bleach? I mean, to be honest with you, a lot of animes have like weird names and like the thing that's in the title never actually shows up in the anime, but like, you know what, never mind, don't question it, don't question it.
materializes the user's wishes.
In Aizen's
I mean,
case,
come
it
on, this
realized
anime is
his
crazy.
desire to become
But
the
I've yet to see
strongest
anything
being in the
related to
universe.
Bleach.
With it, he can heal any of his wounds, even when half his body is vaporized. And more importantly, it exponentially increases his power over time through evolution.
Excuse
by
me,
turning
what?
him into a horrifying butterfly monster man.
A being eventually strong enough to dethrone and replace the Soul King.
I'm a crochet champ.
No! Oh
The
my
deity
goodness, I'm
that
actually
controls the
super
cosmic
confused.
balance. Even a minor disruption to the Soul King's influence led to the three worlds of Earth, the Soul Society, and Hueco Mundo to start physically collapsing.
Then it implied that the Soul King has to be outputting enough energy to hold all these places together at all times.
Considering each should be roughly the same size, this would require an energy of over 140 zetatons of TNT.
Aizen is powerful enough to vaporize mountains as a side effect of a sword swing. His casual energy blasts can disintegrate huge chunks of the earth, and he can take on armies with just his Ryatsu alone.
He even defeated the rest of the Gote 13 without so much as breaking a sweat.
So he should be way stronger than Soul Society heavy hitters like Kenpachi, who sliced this 120-kilometer wide asteroid to pieces.
That's roughly the width of Great Britain. An asteroid of this size would have to carry a kinetic energy of at least 44 petatons of TNT.
And Aizen was so bad, he literally transcended other Shinigami in power. He was in a whole other dimension from the rest of them.
Until he fought Ichigo Kurosaki.
Was that a bunch of heads on his
Battle
like
we've all
wings?
been waiting for. Way before this in the Soul Society arc, Ichigo was already as fast as lightning. And by this point, after all his power boosts, he'd even be faster than light. Hell, even weaker characters like this lady can dodge light beams.
Though their fight was epic, Ichigo had transcended the Shinigami as well, and even Aizen himself. Feeding upon his insecurities, the Hogyoku abandoned Aizen, who was quickly defeated and imprisoned within the bottommost level of the Soul Society's prison. Aizen was left alone. His great power he sacrificed so much to achieve was gone forever.
Or was it? Somehow he ended up getting even stronger than before. But what
No
made
way.
him so strong? Could it be the chair?
It's not the chair. It could theoretically be due to the chair's restraints keeping his Ryatsu from properly releasing, building it up within him until he was stronger in base than he was at his previous max.
Nah, it's definitely the chair. And, since the chair could still hold him after he got stronger, wouldn't that make
What is on
him
that chair?
even stronger than him? Even stronger than the Soul King? All hail the mighty Chair Sama, most powerful being in all of Bleach. He even managed to hold his own against
Okay,
the
so
Quincy
when you know, both
warlord
of these
Yua,
characters
who
have been
absorbed
defeated,
the power of the
but not
Soul
actually
King
defeated.
himself. He even used Kyoka Suigetsu to trick him, and Yuha's a dude who can literally see every possible future all at the same time. All according to Keikaku, bitches!
And after standing among the gods themselves, Aizen returned to captivity and pondered the meaning of his existence.
Even trapped in a prison, sealed off in a different dimension with a 20,000-year sentence, he remains the most dangerous being in the world.
Who knows what schemes are brewing behind those cold, calculating eyes? No compassion, no empathy, only the drive for power.
No one has ever stood at the top. Neither you nor me. From now on, I alone will stand at the top.
Okay, both of these characters are extremely broken.
But first, if you want the confidence of an anime
I don't know.
villain, check out Blue Chew. It's time for a death battle!
I don't know. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Well done. These two are, like I just said, extremely strong. I have no idea.
You can see me.
I can see everything.
Did you
Well
see
done.
that?
Yeah, you know what? Props to my man using a fan for a weapon. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually pretty sick. Okay, yeah, my man is very fast. Oh, but he's also fast. Yeah, he did not care. Oh my goodness. What the? Oh my goodness, we just started. Oh. Oh, okay, that was sick. Okay, you know what? I'm rooting for Madara.
Your parlor tricks. Don't
Because I'm not gonna lie, he is cool. Wait, already? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This battle is insane. Oh, that thing. Oh, but let's go. He did not care. Hey, there's the form. Oh, there's the meteor. Oh, let's go. He did not care. Yeah, that makes sense. But wait. Yeah, he probably knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that is a pretty cool design. Oh, that's cool. The way you can actually see him for a second. Oh yeah, I just realized he kind of looks like a butterfly. You know what? That's very intentional. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna lie, those dragons look sick. Okay, the music in the background. Okay. Never mind. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, so far his copies aren't doing too great. But wait a minute.
pounding of my heart, the taste of my own blood. I love it.
Oh. Yeah, you know what? There's something they can agree on. They're both mentally insane. They are not okay in the head, let's be honest. Oh, wait a minute.
Me there, you tricky bastard.
No. Was that an illusion? Oh my goodness. Is it over? Dang. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. That is cool. Is that it?
What a wonderful
That's it. That was sick.
KO! Of course Madara won! He fake died twice for his 5D chess plan, while Aizen only fake died once.
Aizen
You
and
know what?
Madara
Yeah,
were
that's true.
extremely evenly matched in raw
That's kinda
power
funny.
and speed. By our calculations, Madara spreading the God Tree's roots with his chakra was about 7 times more powerful than the best that Aizen could scale to with his rare Yoku, and both ended up being roughly as fast as each other.
While there are a range of possible feats and numbers to go with to determine their limits, the point is they're always going to be close to even.
Which means the main thing that mattered here were their powers and how they countered each other. Madara's
Yeah, that's still
enormous
crazy,
variety
though.
of abilities eventually
My man got him into 1,000
overwhelmed
pieces
Aizen.
in the beginning.
While Soul Reapers like Aizen may be invisible to regular people, the Rinnegan allowed Madara to see invisible spiritual beings like his own Limbo clones. Hell, the Rinnegan lets you see and remove human souls, and that's exactly what a Soul Reaper is.
Both chakra and rare Yoku utilize spirit energy and operated in similar ways, being formed into attacks like ninjutsu and kido. That meant that Madara's ability to absorb ninjutsu allowed him to nullify the vast majority of Aizen's range attacks and even dispel his force fields.
And despite how OP Aizen's complete hypnosis was, Sharingan users can break out of illusions no sweat, even ones as powerful as Itachi's Tsukuyomi. And since Madara can switch between the Rinnegan and the Sharingan at will, he'd be able to break out of an illusion anytime he wanted.
Aizen's illusions are nearly perfect, but fellow Captain Unohana was able to
Oh.
subconsciously notice its flaws.
Okay, no, I don't think that's how it works. I'm like, wait, him being cut in like many pieces, was that an illusion? Maybe? Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't really understand the illusion thing, but hey, Madara did not care. That's all I need to know. He did not care.
With an eye as perceptive as the Sharingan, which can spot imperfections in genjutsus all the time, it was only inevitable that Madara would be able to quickly break out.
However, the same couldn't be said for Aizen, who never showed any resistance to the kind of mental illusions Madara can create.
Even setting illusions aside, the sheer quantity of offensive options at Madara's disposal, whether it be his clones, meteors, or monsters summoned by the Rinnegan, kept Aizen constantly on the back foot.
But none of that mattered if they couldn't kill each other, and both had pretty insane healing factors that could recover from just about anything, except for those pesky 8 balls of doom.
Madara's truth-seeking orbs were capable of completely molecularly annihilating spiritual beings and preventing them from regenerating. And again, Aizen
Oh, I
was a spiritual being.
see.
Since Aizen lacked the ability to do the same irreversible damage to Madara, the ghost of the Uchiha had exactly what he needed to put this actual ghost down for good.
Aizen was an unbelievably overpowered foe, but Madara's own powers, illusions, and devastating truth-seeking orbs allowed him to crush the ex-Shinigami.
Sosuke should have kept his eyes on the prize. And,
Do you feel any shame at all?
My goodness.
moderately. Ha! Double pun. Suck it, Wiz.
Oh my goodness.
The winner is Madara
I mean,
Uchiha.
sometimes they're actually pretty funny.
Thank
But
you for watching
majority of
this
the
episode
time-
of Death Battle. If you're looking
I
to
don't
get some
know.
merch for the holidays, we've got a bunch of great new items from Death Battle and Rooster Teeth. From hoodies to t-shirts to socks to beer steins. Click that box and start shopping now.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I didn't think he would actually die, but this is so crazy. Oh, wait. It does kind of look like an illusion. I don't know, but either way, that is crazy. I legitimately thought for a second he just killed him.
From a human.
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This guy is sick. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. I thought he actually died here. I thought this was actually over. Like, they even made it look like it was actually truly over. But then... yeah, that is just crazy. My man had a straight face too. He was just like, huh. You really thought you won? Like, literally though, he legitimately had a straight face. I don't know if it's just me, but it kind of looks like he's disappointed. It's like he was like, you really thought that killed me? Huh. Die.
Wonderful dance.
But either way. Dang. What a crazy battle. You know what? Very random question. Is there like a Dragon Ball Z Kakarot version of like Naruto? I'll be honest with you, I would love to get my first time reactions to Naruto. Because do you see what my man is doing? But obviously, no, I can't just react to the whole anime and just be like, hey, YouTube, you don't mind, right? YouTube's just gonna look at me and be like, my man, what are you doing? But who knows? If there's like a really good, like, yeah, basically, story mode video game of like Naruto, tell me in the comments. Maybe one day I will play it because honestly, that would be sick. But either way, this was a sick battle, definitely. But either way, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really do hope to see you guys next time. I hope you all have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye.